everybody. Clearing. Also Pinecone, clearing. Okay, so today we're going to do an energetic read and get into the connection. How are the masculine and feminines showing up? What is the connective energy? What is the energy going into the near future? Also going to pull Starseed Oracle for the energetic assessment, and then we're going to do Rider-Waite style tarot for the 3D, the material realm, and then what each would say regarding the energies that we see. Okay, so feminines on the left, masculines on the right. We are getting in the connection space, emotional equilibrium, compassionate non-attachment. Well done, everybody. So we are definitely balanced out. For the masculines, we have chakra, Kabbalah, spiritual path, life lessons, and karma. I'll clarify all of these. For the feminines, we have Metatron star, exaltation, brilliance, triumph, victory. Do the victory dance. Woohoo! I was doing the leg knee thing. You didn't see it, but take my word for it. And going into the near future, we have gate of returning. So there is a return because of balancing out of the old cycle. So let's see what we can get for the 3D. How is the masculine experiencing this chakra, Kabbalah, spiritual path, life lessons, and karma? Wow. So interesting. So these cards, reunion, just landed on return, but the card that came out for the chakra, Kabbalah, Queen of Cups, intuition, unconditional love. There is none other like you, divine feminine, and your love, your example, your light has been a sharp contrast to the things that the divine masculines have been navigating, karmically speaking. This is an extraordinary recognition, honor, acknowledgement. And then we also get freeing themselves from holding back the naysaying inner voice, the inner critic that has been saying not to come forward is being turned on its head, and there is a reunion, a desire to connect further. So how are the masculines experiencing compassionate non-attachment and emotional equilibrium? They're opening their heart to this love. It's safe, I just heard. Two of Cups in the reverse. They're not prioritizing and focusing directly on it, but they are, and it's not even warming up to it. They are coming around to it. They want it to develop naturally, organically, with ease. Because it's no longer an obsession or codependent thing, they want it to be honored, celebrated, I just heard. Let's get some clarification on the feminines here. Metatron star, victory, triumph, brilliance, exaltation. So what can we see for the divine feminines in this energy? We're getting neutrality, wishing to come out of separation. So a similar message. Both counterparts are desiring not, I mean, my viewers, you might think, of course we want to come back into reunion, but whoa, 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 not so fast. In times on this journey, we feel the anxiety, we feel the fear even when we think about seeing our counterpart again or meeting up with them. That rarely results in reunion. When we are in excited anticipation, gratitude, appreciation, alignment, peace, that's when we meet up again. And so neutrality is a requirement here. So there is a great victory balancing out the emotions, balancing out the attachments, neutralizing the neediness. This is a beautiful thing. So what can we see for the feminines in emotional equilibrium, compassionate non-attachment? What do the feminines need to know about that? Quite a bit. We get reciprocity with kindness, simple kindness. This fell out slightly in the past. So divine feminines, you have seen that you would rather just connect, take one step side by side with your counterpart than to forever be apart from them. So dropping that romantic agenda, dropping all of the past history, dropping all the things that appeared to be at odds, and just deciding that one step beside your counterpart, one whisper, one motion, one communication, has the beauty of a rose, I just heard. And we get a new beginning potential in the future, in the physical. It's not in the upright like it's here as a guarantee, but divine feminines, you're open to it being appropriate. There is love offer, but there is this composure. I'm getting for you, divine feminines, that this Emperor represents emotional composure and balance, impeccable. Because of that equilibrium, this is all the very best of your own inner masculine union within that allows for the stability to be able to connect with your counterpart on a new level. So gate of returning for the masculines, what can we see for gate of returning? Entrance, death, rebirth, and passage. We get communication and humility. So this is in the neutral position as well. Divine masculines are more open to communication that will lead to reunion because the pressure is off, I just heard. It's more amicable, it's gentle, it's accommodating, it's open energy. What can we see for the feminines regarding gate of returning going forward? New beginning. Divine feminines, look at you. You have taken your wholeness in your own hands. In the physical, you are good on your own. And you're taking that leap to just put yourself out there, to be brave, to be ready, despite any missed opportunities or shortcomings of the past, unrequited love, timing issues, logistics, circumstances. You're taking that leap of faith that it's all been worth it to come into this wholeness. This is wifey material too, though. So, you know, putting yourself bravely out there, this can be towards your masculine or elsewhere. This is the leap of faith that says you're going to be good regardless, that you have balanced out to the point of non-attachment. Beautiful divine feminine. So come what may. I'm getting in this energy that divine feminines are looking forward to, it's so cute, making up their mind as to whether or not the next time they see their masculine, if something will kick off or they can walk away once and for all. That's the cute part. Divine feminines, if this is your divine counterpart, unconditional love will continue to be established every single time you meet up, every single time you connect. It will be that new foundation. So yes, it's good to keep an open mind, whether or not things will ramp up or stay the same or completely be lost. If it's your divine counterpart, they won't be completely lost. If it's a karmic partnership, you will have peace. Don't take a lower vibrational sad road here, divine feminines. If the next time you meet up with your masculine, you find that you are not drawn, that it's not doing it for you, that it's not your preference, that will be what comes in for you for clarity that it's not your person. But for most watching my videos, when you come back around to connection with your divine counterpart, it will be like a homecoming feeling on some level. So don't worry. You will have complete peace. If this is your divine counterpart, you will never be rejected once and for all. If it's a karmic situation or there isn't unconditional love present, you will have the experience of the connection phasing out for you. If on the off chance you were not to be partnered with your counterpart eventually, you will have 1000% peace one way or the other. You will not be the victim of circumstance with your divine counterpart. That is not how the divine orchestration works. You need to believe that, divine feminines. You will not be the odd one out eventually. That is not the train wreck you're heading towards with these journeys. So if this person that you're watching this for does not result in the twin flame union one day, it is because it is not your counterpart. Please know that. Have unconditional love regardless of who this person is. Walk bravely forward, curious. Each time you connect, what is there for each of you? What is mutual? What is the point of connection? Stay open like that. Don't fall prey to attachment and expectation. It's a brand new experience every time. See it with fresh eyes. Okay, let's look at the daily divine masculine reading. So what can we see for where the DMs are at? What are they thinking consciously about the connections at this time? What are they thinking about their divine feminine consciously? What are they feeling in the heart space about the connection at this time? About their divine counterparts? What are they wishing for their own lives in their own rights and for these connections? What action are they taking in their own lives and for these connections? What is their biggest challenge? Their greatest spirit guided solution? And where are the energies going in the near future? Ooh. Yeah, I am going to stop. I had the message cards here for a specific message from the counterparts, and I forgot to do that. So I'm being reminded, let's get a message from the masculines about where things are at right now regarding the connection. It's all in how you look at it. And communication, long-term success. Long-term success did just come out in the reverse. So divine masculines want to connect. They want to communicate. They are preparing to talk about the future potentials here and what you each envision at this stage of the game for this connection. They want to hear what your God's honest truth is, not what you think they want to hear, divine feminines. Your divine masculine wants to have a roundtable discussion and look at it from your side, from their side, and air it. Air the new perspectives. That's beautiful. What are the divine feminines' sentiments? What would divine feminines say to divine masculines at this time? I'm too afraid to talk to you. So there is some hesitancy from the feminines regarding reaching out first. And I imagine you naked. So divine feminines, ooh, 8-8, crazy eights, divine feminines. They were afraid to talk and very, very sexually drawn, fantasizing. So yeah, divine masculines, your feminine is very much still thinking of you that way and not sure how to approach that, whether you will be receptive or not. Divine feminines, if there's some concern that way, it's simply not time yet. Have more patience. Okay, I shuffled already for the daily reading, so let's see what we get. Conscious mind for the connections. Okay, lots of people being involved. So there are still energies. Third energy. 3 of Cups is my third party card, but it is also friendship. It's in the reverse. So both ways we look at those interpretations, whether there have been other people involved, third party situations, or just the friend zone, it's being reduced to the 2. The 2 shall be left standing. The 2 of Cups, the connection between the 2. And 5 of Wands is my karmic cleanup card. Too many external, extra naysaying energies involved or obstacles that are connected with third party or options or whatnot. This is, the connection is helping the divine masculines refine themselves into preferring what is pardon me, actually a fit for them. What else can we see? Yeah, we're closing out the cycles of third party energies or external influence. Divine masculines have refined themselves so that they do know what they want. Not just in this connection, in their lives. They've become more authentic. They've become more pure with knowing themselves. This is the magic ingredient for life purpose, healing, overcoming karma, and monogamy. So we are seeing divine masculines streamlining towards this connection being, I heard their greatest teacher for intimacy, for wholeness, for love. So they are seeing the two shall be left standing here. What are they thinking specifically of their divine counterpart? Wow, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. They know there is the potential for ultimate happiness and long-term success here. They also are not presumptuous to think that they can bring their assumptions to the table and that it has to be the way that they think. They are open to understanding your 2 cents, divine feminines. This is that communication vibe again. There is a sweetness here. Something recently the masculines have realized they've let this fish out of the cup. Something slipped up. They have broken character, I just heard. They've kind of hinted in the energy. Something atypical, out of character for the masculines has happened. So whether this is, so if you are directly in communication or connected, this is something they've said or done that you know about directly that is like, wait a second, did I just hear that right? Is that really happening? Pinch me. There's something like that. If you're not in communication, this is an energy that they've said something. They've said your name by accident to people that know your name, and you've had that Freudian slip, or they've had that, I mean. They have said something that has caught them up in this connection being secret. They've exposed a little white lie about your connection, I just heard. Something like that. Something has come out of, cat out of the bag. So something atypical regarding you directly. What are they feeling on the heart space about these connections? The Chariot moving forward. So here's another communication from both sides in alignment here. The Chariot, they feel this forward motion on the heart space. They don't know what it's going to be like the next time you meet up, when you communicate, but they are feeling it coming. They are sensing that it's on the way. And yes, another page that's all about communication. So some cycle of not communicating has been closing out, and we're getting all this communication after the World card. The World is a final cycle on one level closing out, and pages are messengers. So Page of Swords is an intuitive feeling into. This could be asking mutual friends about you, or hearing things popping up in their reality from others. You might be crossing paths through friendship or through friends, I heard, in obscure ways. So random synchronistic ways that you are sort of infiltrating the bubble of autonomy in some way that you just simply can't make it up. I'm hearing for some, they're asking for a confirmation before moving forward that means that you're meant to be connecting further at this time. They're feeling into if they feel at peace to initiate something more at this time. They're waiting for confirmations and signs to proceed, is what I'm getting there. How are they feeling about you on their heart space? They've gone to hell and back. I just heard. This is the abandonment trigger, rock bottom. In the reverse, this can mean they're coming up with a newfound truth, which the Ten of Swords does reduce to this Ace of Swords. So it feels like it's in progress here with the Chariot moving forward. There's a motion towards reciprocity. This is a card in this deck that specifically says prosperity and growth. Six of Pentacles is about things being able to put down roots, send out blossoms, fruit. So yeah, there is new potential here after a period of separation. That's what I heard. What are they wishing in their own right for their own lives at this time? they're open to see what will come. The Three of Wands, and look at that, the Three of Cups for a second time in the reverse. The three shall become two. It's refining, it is balancing out. They're open to see, now that they know that this is more than friends, that there is certainly a foundation of friendship. They're ready to focus on more of the romantic love, which is so interesting because Divine Feminines, you've been removing the agenda for it to have to be a romantic connection. You've found peace on your soul. It is right with your soul. I just heard that this connection is desired just as friendship, just as acquaintances. Just to know that person exists is good enough on its own. And as you come into that level of peace about this, non-attachment, emotional equilibrium, your divine counterpart is magnetically drawn hither. They are being drawn in to set you free about this connection. For some, they are going to admit their feelings for the first time. For some, they are going to say, you don't have to be all up in your mind anymore. I acknowledge that there is something more to this. I acknowledge the signs and synchronicities. We have this connection. You're not crazy. For many, this is an acknowledgement from the masculine that you know what you're talking about when it comes to validating this connection, Divine Feminine. So Divine Masculines are waiting to see. This is a card about ships coming in, so there might be extenuating circumstances that Divine Masculines are waiting on, as well as feeling the green light to go further towards these connections. I do want to say that's the way union and abundance comes in. As we heal, as we level up, we do put ourselves into position for more freedom, joy, energetic flow, abundance, union, all of it to come in. So this is anticipation. Divine Masculines are stepping out of their comfort zone and daring to believe that the goodness is starting to come in. Opportunities knocking, I just heard. The Divine Masculines are having the energetic awareness of their worth so that they know they can be choosers. That saying, beggars can't be choosers, that is being erased, and the Divine Masculines know that they have energetic choice. This is connected with your core, Divine Feminine. As you know your worth, everybody's coming into knowing that we all have more choice, more discernment. We can be more discerning on what we settle for. We're no longer settling. We're going towards our energetic ships coming in, the things meant for us, the things that are a better fit, a perfect fit. And we're having mutual recognition here. The masculines are recognizing the compatibility, the draw, the connection, openly, honestly, authentically. Wow. Where are we at? What are they wishing for these connections? So that was just in their own right. And so it's all focus on finding true compatibility. But the Divine Feminine just firmly came into the masculine's autonomous life. And so they are including you, Divine Feminine, in the things that they are seeing emerge in their own lives. For the Divine Feminine specifically, the Divine Masculines are focused on the details right now, I just heard. They're focusing on the minute understanding of subtle events that have happened. They're piecing together pieces of the puzzle that were clouded before. They're starting to see something new emerging. Some information has come to your divine counterpart that has helped them see through the confusion. Something in the physical has been presented to them, either directly through you, through mutual friends. Again, there seems to be some crossover, some information going between somehow. They're wishing to be able to express their acknowledgement of you to community in public, to recognize the connection, to let others know that they know you, that they deem you worthy, that they are able to place this crown of overcoming, empowerment, recognition publicly on your head, Divine Feminine. There is a knowing. There's a gesture of knowing here. This is public recognition. So in this is a soldier coming in from the karmic war. The 5 of Wands is the karma cleanup, and this is the 6 of Wands. So this is coming back after the battle and proclaiming the choice for all to see. So Divine Masculines, there is something that has deemed the feminine worthy by community standards. I remember channeling a year ago or 2 years ago that these connections would not come in if it was still going to cause adverse reactions in friends and family and community in way of envy, ridicule, or doubt. And that just came back in yesterday in one private reading. So there is a healing of that cycle. There is a return to knowing that that cycle of preparation in the community and friend groups and family groups, the groundwork has been sufficiently laid for some of these public shows of recognition to come in now. So that's been like I said, it's been a year or more since that energy emerged, and we're past the point of fear there. It's smoothing out. That's a really beautiful thing. What are the masculines' actions in their own right at this time? Oh, there's the reunion. So again, they're the star path of destiny in the reverse. They're actually putting their own destined path on the back burner for a moment, and they want to reunite with the feminine. There is a need for an update, for a powwow, for a meeting, for some kind of exchange that will lend itself to the greater destiny and path of purpose. They feel compelled to be connected in a way that mutually upgrades the energy at this time. This is a simple, here's another page. The Page of Pentacles is my page of kindness. This is a practical, grounded, meaningful, casual, simple interaction that is childlike in innocence. So it might not be a sexual interaction. It might be something in passing, something sweet, something of that acknowledgement. There's some sort of recognition. So some threshold is being breached about this connection, and it's grounding in a very sweet, innocent way first. Oh, that's so cool. What are the masculines wishing for, or actions? Let me see. Actions towards the feminine. Even though I'm trying to do in their own right and separate with the connection, it's all pointing towards communication and reunion at this time. What are the actions towards the feminine? Transformation and strategy. So you may not be aware of your divine counterpart planning a surprise or setting the stage, pulling strings behind the veil. They're doing something here, divine feminines, that is transforming, that's aiding in the transformation of your connection. How do I know it's your connection? The twin flames, look at, coming together, facing the world. There's a world in their hands, and they are embracing over this world together. There is some, I'm gonna cry, I feel a sense of gratitude, humility. I'm getting the golden glow, that atmosphere that the masculines have got, a fairly romantic gratitude for you, divine feminine, here. I'm getting that they see you as a noble counterpart, It's really sinking into them, and they want to do that justice. This is the thing fairy tales are truly made of, I just heard. I don't usually over romanticize these readings, and I am getting such an extraordinary, epic vibe from the masculine energy today that they are up to something. So for some, many in the connection, in the collective, the masculines are beginning to plan something that brings you two together in the limelight, in public knowledge, or if this is career, this is truly collaboration, going forward together. What is the biggest challenge for the masculines at this time? Dropping control issues, allowing it to be an equal meeting place. Look at that. We have the Two of Wands for the second time. So this is the challenge. That's why they're keeping it to themselves right now. That's why they are in this motion of transformation, of rebirth, of the return. This death energy is like that same card we got, the birth, death, rebirth, passage, whatever the first card was. This is the same kind of energy. So they are feeling the return. Masculines are feeling that pull, and it's about letting the timing work out, the divine timing, knowing that even though it may feel impossibly far apart, that it's all going to the same place, trusting. They are concerned about whatever it is that they have on their side, karmically speaking. Can be other relationships with children involved, doesn't have to be, some responsibility, karmic partners, other scenarios. They need to rest from whatever they've been cleaning up, karmically speaking. And they need to let go of the control issues that tell them that they're going to run out of time, or they have to hurry, or that this stuff has to be done quickly. Take a deep breath, divine masculines. You will have exactly the amount of time you need, and it will mirror exactly with what your divine feminine has going on. So yes, divine feminines, do your due diligence and just send your divine counterpart the knowing that they are perfectly on pace with what they need to do, and that they can continue to do whatever it is that they still need to navigate at the speed that is honoring and authentic for their situation. What is the solution for this concern? There's that kindness again. Allow the internal structures, paradigms shift to happen, masculines. Stay on that edge of kindness. Do what you can when energy allows. Be authentic. Stay in integrity and compassion. And love will win the day, is what I just heard. All the swords, all of the heartache will fall away if you take it one step at a time and trust the process, trust the healing, trust the journey, trust the progress, trust the love. Where are these connections going in the near future, the next 3 weeks? The World and King of Wands. This can be travel. This can be literally meeting up. This King of Wands is sitting here like, I wonder what will happen when we meet again. This is the sexual monogamous king. It's also the shaman, the spiritually embodied, the diplomat under heaven, the spiritual leader. So this is a self-governing, mature masculine who knows themselves, who knows their purpose, who knows their path, who knows who their person is, and who is coming for you. I just heard, wow, in divine timing, Wheel of Fortune. So trust the timing, everybody. It's in the energy that there are going to be unions this year, and the masculines are starting to be drawn towards this, peaked. They are energetically peaked at this time towards being ready, hearing the go bell